All right, welcome everybody. I will be taking personal questions throughout the reading, so make sure to stay tuned. I'll announce when I'm taking the personal questions. The way this is going to work, we're going to look at the weekend energies for all zodiac signs. We're going to start off with earth signs, then water, air, and fire. And it's going to be your energy, the person's energy who's connected to you. It could be romantic, friendship, family, whatever. And in the middle, the energy connecting the two of you. And like I said, I will be randomly taking questions throughout the reading. Personal questions, I will let you guys know when I'm accepting those questions. So one thing that I would recommend is just make sure to, if you have a question in advance, copy paste it so it's like saved, and that way you could just like paste it right when I ask the questions. Because I know a lot of times people are like, oh, I didn't have enough time to type. Okay, let's dive in, you guys. We're going to start off with earth signs. Taurus. Show me Taurus weekend energies. Hi. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Show me Taurus weekend energies. Oh, look at you, the cat that ate the canary. It's not really the energy you're in, but you're sure putting on a good front. Okay, so Taurus, bottom of the deck, you get the 10 of Cups. Now, you have very interesting energies this weekend because you get the 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, and the 9 of Cups. You're a little bummed out right now. You're a little disappointed. It's not even like a sad energy. You're just bummed. You're just bummed about something. And you show me, I know that I'm not going to be in this energy for very long. Like it's literally only a matter of time until I get to this place of the 9 of Cups where I'm emotionally fulfilled, I'm emotionally balanced, I feel good, I feel great. But you're not there yet. You're not there this weekend. Something is bumming you out. And you're showing me, even in the energy connecting the two of you, it's a slow progress towards being fully happy again. So I don't know what's going on with you, Taurus. But it's a little bit of like a bummy energy that you're going through right now. In the energy connected to you, they get the 4 of Swords, the Strength, and the Sun. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo showing up twice here. They definitely want to heal things. They really do, but it's difficult for them. It's difficult for them to get clear about something here when it comes to you. And again, I can't clarify. I don't know what this is. But I feel like there's also no communication between you and your person because they're showing me the 4 of Swords. This is very much a pulled back energy, not radio silence, but pretty much close, very close to radio silence. And so just keep that in mind. If there is no communication, I can see it bumming you out a little bit this weekend. They do want to heal things. I just don't see them taking any action at this point. The energy connecting the two of you is the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, you get the 10 of Cups. You guys are both moving towards each other. Now, again, I'm not saying reconciliation or what, but you're moving towards each other. It's just a very slow progress, Taurus. It's a very slow movement. Like you literally feel like you and your person are stuck in place. You're not. There is progress. There is movement. It's just very slow. Alrighty. Also, for those of you tuning in on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the algorithm. All right. This is a collective, yes. So I'm doing each zodiac sign separately. We just did Taurus. We are moving on to Virgo. Show me Virgo weekend energies. Virgo. What is going on, earth signs? Oh, okay. Never mind. This one's positive. Okay. Virgos out there looking to reinitiate contact. Why can't I talk? Contact. Okay, you little spicy devils, you. Virgo, the person that you may be dealing with may be a Capricorn or a Leo. Obviously, they can be any sign. Those are just the main ones that I'm seeing. Virgo. Well, For you, hi everybody that joined in. You get the Tower, the Fool, and the Six of Pentacles. There's a new beginning energy coming here. It's literally very unexpected. So either you and your person aren't talking, or I don't know what's going on, but it's literally like this new beginning, this exchange of energies, which usually for me as a reader means communication after a period of no contact or silence. It really comes out of nowhere, and it's very surprising, but it's also very exciting. Um, this is incredible. If again, this is incredible for those of you that are looking to restart talking to somebody or initiate contact or have a conversation. It seems like you guys are moving in that direction and it's happening this weekend. And again, it's going to be very surprising and abrupt. Like it's going to literally come out of nowhere. Um, but I do see, exchange of energies after a period of either no contact or no talking or something like that. Very positive energies for you. For the energy connected to you, they get the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and the Strength. They still love you, Virgo. That's what's really pushing them. Oh, there you go. Capricorn and Virgo. That's what's really pushing them to have communication. So either you reach out to them, they reach out to you. It doesn't matter. You guys are going to reinstate communication here. And they're showing me not only do I love you, Virgo, I know you love me too. I know that these energies go both ways. I know that what I feel for you, you feel for me. Despite the hardships, despite the difficulties that we've been through, the love is still very much there. They're also showing me this energy of like the cat that ate the canary, of like, I knew you would. I know this is how you feel. I knew you would say that. I knew you would do that. Right? Very smug energy. So I don't know like who you're dealing with, but they're very happy about this. They may even put on a little bit of like an energy of like, haha, told you so, knew it. So yeah. Energy connecting the two of you is the King of Swords, the Devil. Somebody here, and like I said, your person could be a Capricorn or a Leo or any sign. Those are just the main ones. Um, Somebody here is logical to a fault. What I mean by that is they like to look at themselves as logical, practical, rational, but in reality, that's all they, excuse me, they just use that as a way to maintain like emotional distance, maintain an emotional buffer. It's like a defense mechanism for them, but it goes farther than that. It's like, I use my logic and my rationale and like my logical mind because that's how I process everything. But they're actually using it for not so positive energy. So, what I mean by that is, again, maybe they have a hard time being emotional, a hard time being vulnerable. Maybe they don't really like talking about emotional things. And they're like, why are we talking about this? It doesn't make sense. It's not logical, right? Or like, we've talked about this 20 times. Why do we have to talk about it again? It's that kind of an energy that they're bringing in. So yeah, just something for you to keep in mind when it comes to this person. But overall, it seems like a very positive weekend for those of you that are looking to hear from your person after a period of no contact. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Also, guys, just a heads up, I will be doing lives. I'll announce it on my Instagram whenever I do them, but for August and September, sorry, from mid-August until the end of September, I will likely not be doing any lives. I am going to be traveling someplace where the internet is not that great. Beautiful destination. The internet's not that beautiful there though, so I'm probably not going to be able to do lives. I will still be uploading monthly and mid-month readings as well as daily posts, but probably no lives. All right, let's take a look at Capricorn. Show me Capricorn weekend energies, please. Show me Capricorn weekend energies. Okay. All righty. Oof. All right, Cappy, let's chit chat. Your person's definitely going through some intense energies. Here's the thing. Bottom of the deck, you get the Sun, but the energy connecting the two of you is the Three of Swords. There's a lot of heartbreak. There's a lot of emotional pain that's being suppressed between you and your person. And I can't tell which direction it's going from. And what I mean by that is your person feels emotional pain, you feel emotional pain. It's for different reasons, but both of you are experiencing this emotional pain. Um, And essentially, like, that's kind of the energy connecting the two of you right now, where I know you're probably thinking, well, who wants heartbreak and emotional pain to connect us? True. But at the bottom of that, bottom of the deck, you get the sun. Happiness is available to you two here. And happiness, the sun is the happiest card of the entire tarot deck, right? So happiness is available to you, but the path to happiness goes through clarity. One or both of you needs clarity about something in order to get to this place of happiness, clear out the emotional pain, and really move past it. So, for you this weekend, you get the 5 of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the 2 of Swords. You want a brand new beginning in love. I can see that. Are you lying to yourself a little bit about the likelihood of this happening? Yes, possibly. I can also see that as well. What I mean by that is you're showing me, I know we're going to have a new beginning in love. I know we're going to start over. We're going to take this to the next level emotionally, all of that. But you're refusing to look at something here. This is very much the energy that I'm getting is like an ostrich burying their head in the sand, refusing to look at something. It's like very much like a one track mind. I want a new beginning in love. I want a new beginning in love. And meantime, you're getting these like signs from the universe like, hey, it's not the right time, or hey, this is not the right person for you, or, I don't know. I don't know what the sign is. And you're just like, like a horse with blinders on. You're like, nope, new beginning in love, new beginning in love, right? What are your, excuse me, let me sip my water real quick. Choking right now, Cappy. Please don't kill me. I'm just the messenger. What are you refusing to look at is my question. Do I want to clarify this? Boy, do I. Will I? No, I will not, because I don't have to clarify all the rest of the signs. For the energy connected to you, all major arcana. All major arcana. This person is going through some deep, deep, deep energies this weekend. They get the Lovers, the Chariot, and the Temperance. You are a soul connection to them. You are a divine connection to them, and they feel that you and them are the lovers. The lovers is not just like a typical connection. It's a deep, deep, deep connection. They want to move in your direction, but they're not ready to take action quite yet. So essentially the energy that they're showing me, it's like they're sitting at the gate and they're ready to go, but they haven't heard like the announcement or whatever that's like, okay, ready, set, go, right? They're ready to go, but not yet. Not yet. They're waiting for something and they're showing me I've been waiting for a while. I'm ready. Like literally just let me go and set me off and I'll move in that direction. I'll move towards you, Cappy. Like they love you, they care about you deeply. But they're showing me like I'm waiting for that signal for me to go, to move, to make take an action towards you. The energy connecting the two of you is the 3 of Swords and the Sun. We talked about this. There is a lot of emotional pain being suppressed here, connecting the two of you, and the path to releasing this emotional pain and working through it is clarity. All right, guys, go ahead and drop your questions. I will select a question at random and answer it, and I will also sip on my water because I don't know why I can't talk. Okay. I'm gonna take Stephanie Perron. Stephanie, what's yours? Sorry, I moved away from Mike. What's your sun sign? What's your person's sun sign? So that I can see what your person is thinking or feeling towards you right now. Also, if you guys are asking about you're a Sag and he's a Pisces, or he's a Sag and you're a Pisces. You're a Sag, he's a Pisces. Okay, let's take a look at his current feelings and energies towards you right now to see where he's at. Also, you guys, please give this video a thumbs up if it resonates. What else was I going to say? Oh, yeah, and if you're asking a question about you and somebody else, make sure to include your zodiac signs. All right, let's take a look at his current feelings and energies towards you. Give me 2 cards. He's a Pisces, you're a Sag. You're broken up, but he's still reaching out, being unclear why. Let's see his current feelings and energies towards you. Okay, so first things first, he's heartbroken. He is heartbroken. He is going through a lot of emotional pain right now tied up to you. But at the same time, he also has his doubts. There's a very, very big question mark or multiple question marks that he has here when it comes to you and when it comes to this connection. Bottom of the deck, he gets the Empress. Your significance in his eyes is like you're on a pedestal and nobody else comes close. You are in your own league. You are the person for him as far as he's concerned. You are all that in a bag of chips. He holds you to this very, very high regard. And he's also showing me that you bring in a lot of the divine feminine characteristics. Now, I know you're a fire sign, he's a water sign, but you embody a lot of very nurturing, loving, caring, supportive energies, which he, and this is his perspective, finds very, very appealing. Very, very appealing. Okay. But he is heartbroken. Let's clarify the Page of Swords, see what his doubts are all about. Hmm. Ooh, these are some pretty big. Okay. His energies are all major arcana. So these doubts that he's showing me, he's kind of he's not trying to play both sides or like have his cake and eat it too. That's not what he's doing. But he's very, very fuck, how do I explain this energy? It's not that he's not clear. He just doubts whether or not it's not better, but allows him to be more in control and feel better about himself, by you 2 being done. But he doesn't wanna, like, let go of you, but he's also not showing me any desire to necessarily, like, reconcile right away. So what I mean by that, it's kind of like having his cake and eating it too, but not exactly. This is very much an energy of, like, I don't wanna give up on you. I don't wanna let go of you, right? But I'm also questioning whether or not, this ending um, is making me happy. Like, it could be that he feels he does miss you, he does love you, which he does, but there's also this energy of in the connection, and again, keep in mind, this is his perception. This could be the farthest thing from the truth. Um, there is this energy in this connection where when he's apart from you or when you guys are like done or broken up or separated, he feels like he's more in control, like he has the upper hand. That makes him happy. Okay. He enjoys that. He enjoys feeling superior or in control or like he has the upper hand. Right. But he also doesn't wanna give up on you and let you go, and in that regard, he is kinda trying to have his cake and eat it too in terms of, like, being in touch with you, communicating with you, hanging out, whatever, but not fully reconciling with you, but also not fully being done with you, right? So, that's his doubt, that's his biggest question mark where he's like, "I don't know if us being done and separated is truly what's gonna make me happy, or if it's just, like, I'm enjoying this now and feeling more in control and feeling like the superior one, like I have the ball in my court, but I don't really want that long term." Okay. Let's take a look at the Three of Swords because he is heartbroken still. Yeah, he's very confused. And again, the Empress. You really are very significant to him and very important to him, and he views you as like a soul connection. Whether or not he would use those terms, I don't know. And you guys also have a lot of beautiful memories together. He's showing me like we have so many beautiful times together, so many beautiful memories together. But he's kind of like not kind of, he's very confused and he's very like all over the place. It's like his energy keeps bouncing back and forth between, I'm heartbroken, I want the good times, I want this back, I don't want this back. I can see why you're confused where you said, what did you say? You're like, we're broken up, but he's still reaching out. Yeah, he doesn't know what the fuck, pardon my French, don't want to cuss. He doesn't know what the bleep he wants, right? And so obviously you're going to be confused too because his energy is not geared towards reconciling. His energy is not geared towards disconnecting. His energy is also not geared towards anything in particular. It's kind of like, on a whim, whatever he feels like doing that day is what he's going to do. But keep in mind that again, the ending between the two of you gives him a feeling of being the one in control for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe he's the one that's dictating like, "Hey, we hang out, we don't hang out, we talk, we don't talk." But he's really confused. And if he's confused, you're going to be confused. Ooh, I got a few other questions I want to ask. I really want to know what his end game here, like what he wants. But if you want a personal reading, please, please, please reach out. He won't fully commit. He's hot and cold and decisive. Yeah. I'm not going to ask any additional questions because that's not fair. But if you do want a personal reading, please, please reach out. You've piqued my interest to say the least. Okay, let's take a look. We're going to move on to water signs. Let's take a look at Cancer. Cancer weekend energies. And of course, you guys, like I said, if these readings resonate and you want even more free readings, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every Monday only to my email list subscribers. Show me Cancer weekend energies. Hello, Miss Brett. You just missed Taurus, but we're going to get to Scorpio in a minute. Let's take a look at Cancer weekend energies. Okay, Cancer. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you get the Two of Swords. The energy connecting the two of you is the Four of Pentacles. Gridlock. We'll get to that. Your energy this weekend, you get the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. You have so many questions, so many question marks tied up to your person, and you're literally just waiting for that point where you're going to get clarity. Now, either this clarity is going to be like a divine download where it's going to come from like the 5D, your intuition, whatever, or you're going to get clarity from this person or from some source here in the 3D world, one or the other. But just keep in mind, you don't seem like you're going to be getting that clarity this weekend because you're still waiting. You're still waiting here. For the energy connected to you, they get the Wheel of Fortune, Five of Wands, Queen of Swords. They do want to turn things around with you. They don't like the energies the way they are between the two of you now. It's kind of like they don't look at it as like an issue. They're looking at this as like a hurdle, drama, conflict. This isn't like a deal breaker for them or like, I'm done, I'm done. But they definitely don't like it. They want to turn the energies around. The problem is this person is also very, very closed off and detached. So what they do when things don't go their way, when they don't know how to deal with something, when they're having a hard time with something, boop, they shut off their feelings. And that's basically how they deal with things. That's how they deal with drama. That's how they deal with you. Now I understand why you're waiting for clarity and understanding because you're not getting any from this person. All you're getting is stone cold energy, detached, disconnected. So I can see that. You're very, very closed off. The energy connecting the two of you is the Four of Pentacles. You're very closed off. The energy goes from you to them. You're very closed off, but they're also very, very not closed off, but I should say they're very much like playing it's not even victim. It's more so like they're very much like, I'm confused. I don't know. I'm not sure. Da, da, da. But that's BS. There's a reason that they're in this energy. They're staying confused. They're staying in the I don't know energy because it's easier for them to embody the closed off, detached, I don't have to deal with this right now type of energy. So you're not getting anything from them. They're not getting anything from you. And you're both kind of waiting for the other person to make a move and take the initiative. But they're giving me more the energy of like, I really want to do something. I really want to fix this. You're just kind of sitting there waiting, like, hey, give me the clarity. Don't give me the clarity. I'm fine. I'll wait type of an energy. All right, Cancer. Let's take a look at who's next. Scorpio. Let's take a look at Scorpio. Scorpio, show me Scorpio weekend energies. Whew. Okay, Scorpio, you're showing up in your energy. Okay. Alrighty, let's talk about it. Scorpio. Some of you may be dealing with a Taurus or another Scorpio. Those are the main signs that I'm seeing. Definitely not easy energies that you're dealing with this weekend. For you, you get the King of Swords, the Death Rebirth, and the World. Something ended here. I feel it's not even ended. I'm going to use the word the cycle was closed out because I don't see an ending. It's just more so like it fizzled. It was an agreed upon ending. It was kind of like, mutually agreed upon. I don't know what this is, but very much an energy of like a cycle was closed out here. Now, you're feeling some type of way about this cycle getting closed out, but you're also not doing much about it. And I'm like, why? Because you're showing me the main energy that came out is the King of Swords. You're being very logical, very practical, very much like, let's look at this logically, kind of like by the book. What makes sense, right? It's almost like you're looking at this from a robotic perspective, like if you were running statistics or whatever. And for some reason, statistically, you're showing me it's better to let sleeping dogs lie. The cycle closed out. Let's let it close out. Like, let's leave things as they are. Again, that's not how you feel. That's not necessarily what you want, but um, it is kind of what makes sense to you, if that makes sense. Um, Also, for those of you, a few of you are asking about personal readings, check the link in the description box, send me an email or a DM, and I can send you all the information. For the energy connected to you, they get the Three of Swords, Eight of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. They're heartbroken. They're heartbroken. They're absolutely shattered. Like this person is just heartbroken and devastated. And they're showing me like not only am I feeling this emotional pain, I'm also just kind of like maintaining an emotional distance. Like it's almost like I'm sick and tired of feeling hurt. I'm sick and tired of feeling this emotional pain. So I'm just going to like detach from feeling anything. Because Scorpio, they still view you as like a long-term relationship. They still look at you as like, this is the person that I want to be with, that I wanted to be with, right? You're not showing me pain. I don't know if you don't feel the pain or what, because I haven't clarified this. But yeah, your person's definitely going through more of the emotional pain, I should say. Now, here's the weird part, Scorpio, and you're going to have to help me make sense of this. The energy connecting the two of you is the Empress and the Nine of Cups. And it's going from you to this person. You're looking at this person as the person for you, the person that you want to be with. Like they're perfect. They couldn't have been built in a factory any better, right? They're like all that in a bag of chips. Hi, Carolyn. They are all that in a bag of chips. And so, my question to you, and they also fulfill you emotionally so much. Like they really like fill your emotional cup. They take care of you emotionally. They nurture you emotionally. You look at them in such a positive light and you hold them to such high regard. So, my question to you is if you look at this person so positively, right? Why does it make sense to just let things be done? Because your person, it sucks that like they're hurt, they're going through emotional pain, they don't want to be done. I can see that from them. You're showing me the cycle closed out. It just makes sense to just leave it closed. But you still hold this person as like, that's the person for me. That's the person that I want, all of that. So, how does it make sense to just leave things closed? Is my question. And if you guys want to share, I would love to hear it. If not, you can just send me an email. Your girl loves the tea. Okay, of course it's Scorpio. Yes, yes it is. So that was Scorpio. Let's take a look at Pisces. Show me Pisces. Weekend energies, please. Pisces weekend energies, please. My gosh, why is Instagram lagging right now? Okay. I don't know why, but my screen for Instagram is lagging. Never mind. Hope you guys on Instagram can still hear me. If you can't, please hop over to my YouTube channel. That screen is not lagging for me for some reason. I'm going live on Instagram and YouTube at the same time, and YouTube's not lagging, but Instagram is lagging for some reason. Okay, Pisces. Oof. All right, you water signs are not having the best time this weekend, are you? Except for Cancer. Cancer was having a great time. Not surprising, the moon is in Cancer, but still. Pisces, for you this weekend, you get the Two of Swords, the Judgment, and the Four of Cups. You're really bummed out about a decision that you made, and now you're kind of not really backtracking or second guessing yourself, but you're just kind of like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I made the right decision. I don't see regret. I don't see like, oh, I should have chosen something else. I should have done something else. I should have, would have, da da da. But I definitely don't see I made this decision and I'm confident with it. It's kind of like I made a decision and now I'm kind of bummed out. And I thought that, by making this decision, I'd be a lot happier. So why am I bummed out? Is kind of the energy I'm getting from you. For the energy connected to you, oof, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Five of Pentacles. This person wants a new beginning so bad they can taste it. They are going through the pain of losing you. They miss you. They miss this connection. All they want is just to rekindle this, have a new beginning in love with you, start over. Right? So I feel like you're the one that ended things with them because they're all one track mind. New beginning, let's reconcile. Now, the energy connecting the two of you, again, very interesting. From you to them, you get the Nine of Swords. Lots of anxiety, lots of pain, lots of overthinking. I can see that. I can see you questioning your decision and not being 100% sure you made the right decision, but also not really backtracking on it. So I do see you spending a lot of time thinking about this and analyzing this and really running this through your mind. However, the energy from your person to you is Three of Swords. They're heartbroken, they're devastated. Like literally, all they want is some communication, something with you. And so they're definitely going through it at this point. So yeah. Again, I don't know if you made the right decision or not. I can see that they miss you and love you very much. I can see you questioning your decision, but I don't know why. And I'm not going to clarify either because that's just not fair to all the other signs. Okay, guys, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat box. I will select one at random. If you're on Instagram, please drop your question as a question. Like, don't drop it in the chat. There's a specific box for questions. And thank you, Barfi82. Yeah, I'm doing each sign. This isn't personal. Now I'm taking a personal question, but generally I'm doing all the signs, not personal. I'm just going to sip my coffee real quick while you guys drop your questions in the chat box. Okay, I was going to choose a question from Instagram. I don't see any questions from Instagram, so I'll just choose the ones from YouTube. Okay, let's see. Carolyn. Let's take a look at Carolyn. Carolyn, you asked, how will the weekend with Captain Joe, who is a Libra, go? So what I'm going to do is I'm slightly going to modify your question, if that's okay. I'm going to ask, what are the most likely energies that you will experience this weekend with Captain Joe? Does that work for you? I'm going to give it a second. Carolyn, let me know if that works for you. If not, I'll just select another question. And then perfect. And then also for those of you that are on Instagram, drop your questions. You can go ahead and just drop all your questions now in the question chat box. I'll select the next one from Instagram at random for a question. So for some reason, Instagram is lagging. So just go ahead and drop all your questions in the question box, not the chat box. Don't add it as a comment. Actually ask me a question and I'll select a question from all the questions there afterwards. Okay, Carolyn, let's take a look at the most likely energies. Yeah, Vicky, that's what I meant not to do. Sorry. You're dropping it as like a chat. I need you to drop it in the question box. Not as a chat box. Okay, Carolyn, let's take a look at the most likely energies that you can experience, that you will experience this weekend with Captain Joe. Give me 2 cards, please. Keep in mind, these are predicted. It's not a guarantee. It's not set in stone. You have free will. He has free will. This can change at any point. So let's take a look. And you're a Sag. He's a Libra. Okay. Oof. Fuck. I wanted this to be more positive. Okay. No sugarcoating, no sugarcoating. Okay. Here's the thing. There's going to be a lot of confusion for you. There's going to be a lot of back and forth. You're going to get a lot of whiplash and you're going to end up leaving more confused and anxious than you showed up. And what I mean by back and forth is you're going to be getting a lot of mixed messages. So hot, cold, in, out, positive, not positive. Both the Two of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords is kind of like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. In terms of the energies. Now, you're also going to have a lot of questions. There's going to be a lot of doubts popping up for you this weekend, and it's something's going to feel very heavy. So let's dive in, shall we? I mean, obviously, let's take a look at the Page of Swords. Perfect. Everybody on Instagram, you're doing a great job. I can see the question box filling up. Stick around until I'm done with air signs because I will select a question from the question box at random. All right, let's take a look at the Page of Swords. And for those of you that I haven't answered your question, stick around. I'm going to do 2 or 3 questions at the very end of the whole live. So if I haven't gotten to your question, stick around. I will try to get to it then. All right, let's take a look at the Page of Swords. So here's the thing. I can see that you're single now. I can see that you're not with Captain Joe. You do have a desire to work on things with him. You're really, really inclined to build and create with him. The biggest doubts that you're going to have this weekend are essentially, is this a new beginning in love or is this completely like dead done? Not dead done over with, but like a lost cause. You're going to oscillate between feeling yay, positive emotions. Um, there's that girl with the what? This is supposed to be our goodbye weekend. There's that girl with the diamond. Girl, I don't know if you're talking to me or not. Let me know. But anyways, oh, the diamond. Oh, yeah. I'm like, what the yeah, I was like, what is she talking about? Am I having a stroke? So yeah, you're really going to oscillate between feeling like new beginning in love, this is going to be awesome, this is great, versus this is a lost cause, there's no way. Now, I know you said that this is going to be um your goodbye weekend. I have to be honest, I don't think you're going into this with goodbye energies. All right? Because you're showing me I'm single, but then you're showing me the 8 of Pentacles. If this is a goodbye weekend, right? What are you trying to create here? What are you trying to build here? 8 of Pentacles is not the 3 of Pentacles where you're all just hanging out having fun, or the 3 of Cups where it's like, hey, I'm just enjoying your company. You're trying to build something here moving forward. Maybe it's a friendship. I don't even know if it's a relationship or not. But you're essentially going to, this weekend, you're going to bounce back and forth between feelings of love, right? And feelings of sadness, loss, lost cause type of energy. And again, very much like what we talked about, you're kind of going to be teetering on the edge of a cliff between this is what I'm leaning towards doing versus this is like me still holding on to something safe. Again, I know you said that this is a goodbye weekend, but like I don't see any cutting energy here. So I don't see like, okay, we're going to do this and be done, or we're do this and we're not going to talk anymore, or we're going to do this and I have no desire to see you ever again, which is why I'm saying like I don't see goodbye energies, if that makes sense. Not saying that, you're wrong. I'm just saying these are the energies that I'm saying. Let's take a look at the 10 of Wands. He leaves for California Monday. Well, anyways, I'm not going to spill all the personal details here, but let's take a look at the 10 of Wands. Yeah. Look, again, these are just predicted energies. This could be completely not what's going to happen, but I don't see any done energies here. So I don't know what your definition of goodbye is. And he leaves for California Monday. Okay. And yeah, because there's no such thing as planes and cars, right? But The difficult part that you're gonna be experiencing this weekend, the part that's gonna be heavy for you, is you are going to feel some emotional pain. Even though this is like a goodbye, hangout, meetup, whatever, there's still emotional pain here. And it's not even just like you being bummed out. It's like genuinely you being hurt, like emotional pain. But what you're going to do in order to not feel this emotional pain is you're just going to like buffer. You're going to detach, disconnect a little bit from it. I do still see you trying to evaluate and assess what you can do here. There's a decision. There's a decision that needs to be made for you. And again, I know that you're saying like he said he didn't want to date. Okay, you're just spilling all the tea. I'm trying to like mince words here and you're like, "Hey, comment section." Okay. Um just because he said he didn't want to doesn't mean he's going to stick with that energy after this weekend, and it also doesn't mean that just because he doesn't want to that you don't want to. And the reason I'm saying that is cuz I don't see any ending here. I don't see any ending, right? I don't see you being like, "Okay, one and done." I don't see the world. I don't see the 10 of swords. I don't see the 6 of swords. I don't see any actual walking away. So physically you guys may be apart. Physically it may be goodbye. I feel like there's still going to be, at least for you, a desire to communicate. It seems like you're really just going to want to take that risk and be like, "Well, let's try. Let's give it a shot," right? Something like that is what I'm getting. Or maybe this could be him, right? Because we asked what likely energies can you expect this weekend? Again, could be his energy coming towards you. So take it as it resonates. There is going to be some emotional pain mixed in with happiness, mixed in with like love, mixed in with doubts. And at the end of the day, a decision will need to be made about something here. Please keep me updated as to how this whole thing unfolds. I am so curious, especially with the devil showing up here. I am so curious. If you want to update me, like send me an email, let me know. Like I would love to stay tuned on this. Okay, let's move on to air signs before I keep asking more questions. Let's take a look at air sign. You know I will. Yes, please. All right, let's take a look at Aquarius. Show me Aquarius weekend energies. Show me Aquarius weekend energies. For those of you on Instagram that dropped your question in the chat box, I will select a question at random after I'm done with Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. But please keep in mind, if you are not live on the live, I will not answer your question. Okay, Aquarius. Interesting. The reason I'm saying interesting is because look at how the cards laid out. Empress, Emperor, same row. Y'all ain't looking at each other though. You've got your eyes closed and your person's looking another way. Um, Here's the thing, Aquarius. You and this person have divine match energy. And when I say divine match, I mean like divine match of all divine matches. But I feel like y'all ain't looking at each other enough to see that. It's almost like you don't recognize what the other person actually is for you. So for you, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Moon. You're very, very confused. You keep bouncing back and forth here internally for yourself between I want this, I don't want this. This is the person for me, this isn't the person for me, right? I don't know what this energy is, but I can definitely see the bouncing back and forth. Now, the way you're dealing with this is just suppressing it. You're like, you know what? I'm confused. I'm not sure. Let me just pretend like it's not there. Let me just bury it within myself. Let's just put on a good, happy front and I'm fine. And again, it's not even like you're suppressing pain or anything like that. You're just very, very unsure or confused about something. And you're just kind of like, well, let's pretend like it's not there. For the energy connected to you, they get the 10 of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. Something is very, very heavy for them. It feels very difficult with you for some reason. Um, I don't know why, but they're showing me like I don't feel confident about you. And it's interesting how the cards laid out. Empress, Emperor, divine matches of all divine matches, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. You guys also have a lot of that physical chemistry. But notice how neither of you are looking at each other. Not here in the 3D world. Your higher selves aren't even communicating. What is going on here, Aquarius? Like, why this disconnect? Why this, like, Because again, the passion is there, the excitement is there, the energy is there, but for some reason, you're both looking in opposite directions. And I'm not even saying that you're looking at somebody else. You're just not looking at your person. Um, and they're showing me like it's difficult for me, it's heavy for me. And you're meanwhile just suppressing something. So there's a lot of back and forth here for you. The energy connecting the two of you is the Queen of Wands and the Seven of Swords. The passion is there. Y'all are very attracted to each other. But when it comes to taking it beyond attraction, right? Like emotion, intellect, whatever that is, all I'm seeing is back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, Aquarius, that is for you. Ugh, why is Instagram disconnecting now? I'm going to give it a second. Oh, there we go. Big time disconnection. Of course. Oh, I thought my internet. You guys here on the live, give me a second. I'm going to try to reconnect Instagram because it's not connected for some reason. Nope, Instagram is still there, but I can't see it on my laptop for some reason. Come on. Don't fail me now. Work with me, please. All right, everybody on Instagram, I know you can still see this live. I can't see your questions because I project my phone screen to a different screen and complete disconnect. So yeah, please, for all those of you on Instagram that want to ask questions, please come over to YouTube and join the live here on YouTube. It'll just make it easier for me because yeah, I can't, my screen just disconnected. Anyways, Mary, I'm not taking questions right now. I will announce when I am taking questions. So yeah, even those of you on Instagram that dropped your questions in the chat box, I can't see anything right now. Sorry. So please tune on to YouTube. Just click the link in my bio, or just go ahead on YouTube. If you're subscribed, you'll see my live is right there. All right. Excuse me. Let's move on to Libra. Libra weekend energies. Yeah. Let's move on to Libra. Libra weekend energies. Everybody here on YouTube, please give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out with the algorithm. Ooh, Libra, what you waiting for? Oh, you cuties. Aw. Okay, Libra. Let's chit chat, shall we? This weekend, I can see how much you're desiring a specific person, a specific connection. Like, I can see that. For you, you get the Two of Wands, the Star, and the Queen of Cups. You're waiting. You're waiting for love. You're waiting for a specific love, though. It's not like you're just sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm hoping that I find love. I'm hoping that somebody knocks on my door. No, there's somebody very, very particular that you are keeping in mind right now. And you're like, I want them. I want love with them. And you're waiting. You're waiting for whoever this person is. Now, the energy connected to you, they get the Six of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. This is a soul connection, and you definitely have a lot of history, beautiful history with this person. However, this person is showing me it makes sense for me to be single. It makes sense for me to be on my own. It makes sense for me to do my own thing. I feel like they're the ones that broke up with you because you're sitting here yearning for love, yearning for them, yearning, missing all of that. And they're just like, yeah, we had really good times, but it just makes sense for us to be apart. Whew. The energy connecting the two of you is the Ace of Swords, and it's going from you to them. You want clarity, don't you? Something here ended the way it ended, and I don't feel like it ended recently. There's still like a lack of clarity between you and them. More so from your side to them. I feel like you're very unclear as to why they want to be single, why it makes sense for them to be single, all of that. So I don't know. I feel like they're the ones that ended it with you. Take it as it resonates, obviously. I gotta say, Libra, you're not the one that's in control in this relationship. This person is. They're the one calling the shots. And you know that. You know that. You appear like you're in control. You're not. And I know you guys are like not together because I can see how much you know, want them, miss them, love them, but they're the ones calling the shots here. Yeah, Ivana, that's what I said. Instagram is like lagging big time for me. So that's why I asked everybody to move here to YouTube. I also can't take any questions from Instagram. So, because I can't see the screen. So, yeah. All right, let's take a look at Gemini. Let's take a look at Gemini weekend energies. Gemini weekend energies. Okay. Oh, your person going through it. Whew. Gemini. You ended things, didn't you? All right, Gemini. Let's chat. So for you, you get the Ace of Swords, the World, and the Page of Swords. You're showing me I made a logical, clear decision. Like I got this clarity that this is over. This connection is over. I closed out the book. There's nothing left for me in this connection. I've learned what I needed to learn from it. That's it. As far as you're concerned. Now, I'm going to get to this card in a second, but on the surface, you're like, yep, there's nothing left for me in this connection. It's kind of like, run its course, time to close out the cycle, done, done, done. I would say I believe you 90%. There's 10% of you, which is kind of like doubting, questioning, maybe, being like, did I make the right decision? Did I not? I don't know. Not 100% sure. So keep that in mind, Gemini. I see you ending things. I see you overall feeling very confident in your decision. You do have your doubts, though. There are some questions here. The energy connected to you, Three of Swords, Two of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, heartbroken. They are shattered. Like they still love you. They still very much look at you as like, this is the connection for me. They are completely, completely devastated and they want nothing more than to work on things with you. Like that's where they're at. They just like, I want to rebuild. I want this connection. Like I will do whatever I need to do to make this work. Please don't leave me, Gemini. You're not in that energy. The energy connecting the two of you is the Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. Silence. Radio silence. You're each in your respective corners. You're very emotionally detached and you're kind of showing me like, I just need a minute. I just need shh. Just be quiet. Shh. Just be quiet. Like just silence. I need to be in my little cocoon and just be left alone. Like that's what I need right now. And you're emotionally disconnected from this as well. So yeah, your person's definitely going through it. Ouchie. You not so much. And again, I feel like you're the one that made the decision to end this. So makes sense. All right, guys, go ahead and drop your questions in the chat box. I will select one at random. I'm just going to go grab my coffee real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh my gosh, come on, internet. Don't do this to me now. Come on. There we go. All right, sorry guys, give me just 1 sec. I'm trying to like modify this connection here because for some reason it's being annoying. Okay, hopefully this fixes it slightly. If not, Instagram, y'all just gonna have to tune into YouTube because for some reason, just being a menace. All right. Let's select a question. Um, okay. All right. I'm gonna choose Ivana. Sorry, I'm just gonna get closer. Scorpio mate, what's up with us? So confusing. Okay, Ivana. So are you asking about the energies connecting the two of you or his energy towards you? Both. Okay, so I can't answer both, so you have to pick one. Do you want me to ask about his current energies towards you, his intentions with you, or the energy of the connection? So the energy between the two of you. We keep breaking up, then getting back together. The energy of the connection. Okay. So keep in mind the energy of the connection is the energy that you two create together. So it's his energy, your energy together. Let's see the energy of this connection. He's a Virgo, you're a Scorpio. Give me two cards for the energy of this connection. Mhm. And you said that he's a Virgo, you're a Scorpio. Look, there's definitely an energy of loss. You guys are broken up right now, it seems. Um, there's an energy of two things. One, there's loss, there's this like gap. Somebody in this connection, and I say somebody because I don't know if this is your energy or his energy, but somebody in this connection keeps self sabotaging. They keep sabotaging this. The reason they do this is because they have an inherent belief of this is not going to work out. Now, this is not a logical thing where it's like, oh, you know, I'm going to give you a stupid example. It's not like, oh, you live in one country, I live in another, long distance doesn't work. It's going to fail. That's why it's not going to work out. This is a much more like a deeper limiting belief than that. Something about this person in this connection, they're like it's doomed to fail. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And the way you can know that is because there's like this repetitive cycle of it works, it doesn't work. It works, it doesn't work. And either it's the same thing which keeps working than not working, or it's multiple different things. So it's like one time it's like, oh, we live in different countries. Okay, I'll move to your country. That's solved. And then 2 weeks later, it's like, oh, well, I don't know, you're not tall enough. And so that's why it's not going to work. And then somehow you start wearing heels. And then they're like, oh, okay, you know what? You're not skinny enough, right? These are stupid examples. I don't think it's something as like superficial as that. But whoever here has an issue with this connection is constantly, constantly, constantly like it's a limited belief for them that it's not going to work, it's not going to work, it's doomed to fail. And that's why they keep sabotaging. That's why they keep sabotaging this connection. Again, could be you, could be them, could be the both of you, or you or him, or the both of you. Let's take a look at the star because somebody really does want this. 100% it's a trust issue on his end. Yep, there you go. Yeah. Somebody here really wants a brand new beginning. I feel like it's you because you are the Scorpio and you're showing me it's not that I just want a new beginning. It's I know it's coming, right? You're showing me like more than anything right now, if you could, you'd snap your fingers and you would start over. You and him would have this new beginning. But beyond the desire, you're also showing me like I know it's going to happen. It's not a question of when we're going to or if we're going to get back together. It's a question of when, right? You're not just sitting there in vain. It's like, you anticipate and you expect that the two of you will get back together. Kind of like how you know that the sun will rise tomorrow. You don't know when, but you know it's going to happen. That's this energy when it comes to the reconciliation. You are very, very confused though. There's a lot of things which you're not clear about. Like if you look at this card, this guy has a bunch of bowls flipped over. And he's like, "Oh, maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's You don't know exactly what is going on, like what the core crux issue is here, um, that keeps causing you guys to separate, but you know that it's only a matter of time until you get back together." Let's take a look at the 4 of Cups. Someone's very bummed out here. So I finished air signs. I'm going to be moving on to fire signs after this personal question, and then I will take more personal questions at the end. For those of you that missed your sign, I will be uploading the replay to YouTube, and I'll share the link in my stories on Instagram as well. Mm. Yeah. Somebody is showing me I'm really bummed out. And it's, again, focus. I'm saying bummed out, disappointed, unhappy. I don't see heartbreak here. I don't see devastation. And again, it could be because you or him or the both of you are kind of like predicting and anticipating that, like, you know, this connection is going to get rekindled. You're going to reconcile. So it's like that's why you're not showing me heartbreak and devastation. It's kind of like I'm bummed out, I'm disappointed. I really wish things didn't unfold the way they did in the past. I wish things were like better in the past. I wish, woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? Somebody here is also showing me I just want to move into like calmer energies. I don't like this like rocky up and down type of energy. I know I just want things to be smooth and calm because at the end of the day, this is a soul connection. This is a deep connection. You and him have so much beautiful history together, right? But again, the problem is here somebody looks at this whole situation at the issue, sorry, in this connection through a very distorted lens. So, for example, you mentioned he has trust issues. I don't know if they're warranted or not, right? I don't know your history with him. But the way he's looking at it is very, very skewed. It's like literally you could be looking at the TV screen for too long, right? And there's like a male actor on there, and he's like, "What are you fantasizing about him?" And again, I'm just exaggerating, but it's like to that degree. It's like the perception, the way he views things, the way the core issue that keeps causing this breakup and this connection is viewed through someone's lens is very, very distorted. Almost kind of like looking at it through a pool, where it's like you think you know what you're looking at, but you're not looking at the right thing. Um, Not at all, and yes, so on point. Okay, good. I'm just giving an example. But yeah, if you would like a personal reading, send me an email. I would love to dive deeper into this, to see if this is likely to continue being a recurring issue, right? Or if this is something that can be nipped in the bud or anything like that. All right. The example was not even exaggerated. Damn. Okay. Well, I thought I was exaggerating, but I guess not. Sometimes I come up with examples and I'm like, no way anybody's going to know what I'm talking about. And then they're like, yeah, that makes total sense. Um, okay. Perfect. Let's take a look. We're going to move on to fire signs. Let's take a look at Leo. Show me. Oh, my pleasure. And like I said, if you want a personal reading, please send me an email. Would love, love, love to do a personal reading. Let's take a look at Leo, weekend energies. Okay, Leo. And there you are. The energy connecting the two of you is you. Okay, Leo. Soul connection. You're dealing with a soul connection. You and this person have history. And it's good. It's good. You have beautiful memories, beautiful history. Now, for you this weekend, you get the 5 of Swords, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. Look, you're not going to like what I'm about to say, but you're kind of going all in on this person. And what I mean by all in is you are like, I have to win at all costs. Like, I'm trying to be nice about this, but I can't. You're kind of, excuse me, you're kind of showing me like you and I went to battle and I will eviscerate you. And I don't know if this battle is like emotional, um or anything like that, but whatever this battle is, you view this person as an opponent and you're like, I will destroy you even if it's at the expense of myself, right? I will make sure that I will win this. Even though there's really no winner or loser here, you're both losers because you're gonna end up draining yourself in the process. You're literally going on it all in, and you're like, "That's what makes me feel good. That's what makes me feel emotionally fulfilled. Maddie, I can't take questions from Instagram. It's lagging, so you'd have to move over to YouTube in order to ask the questions. Um, so that's kind of the energy that you're in, which again, I can see how guarded you are. You're kind of like, no, I'm not. It's not that bad. Okay, then if you think it's not that bad, this reading's not for you. But you're literally showing me like, I will demolish you in whatever capacity you feel this person needs to be demolished emotionally, intellectually. I don't know, because that's where your emotional fulfillment lies. For the energy connected to you, they get the Tower, the Page of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. This whole thing, this whole situation with you came out of nowhere for them. They're like, wait, I thought it was a nice, sunny, beautiful day. And then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Leo just went kaboom.